Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think
And the finish! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So, a breakthrough already. Messi. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Diogo Dalot touches it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, important interception. Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. And he's worked it through.
That's good play from him.
He has found the way through. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Conte. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Such good technique.
It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk cuts it out. Mbappe looking to play him in. Great ball if he can get there. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Robertson. Camavinga. Knocks it into space.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's got away. And Messi! Oh, he's been caught napping. Up he goes! That was superb goalkeeping.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Diogo Dalot. Camavinga. Robertson. 30 minutes gone. The referee's awarded a free kick. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
And there are so much of them, but of course... Chance! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Serginho. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Maradona. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Can he get it through? Can he get onto this? Robertson. And we've reached half-time. Good to look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Maradona powering forward here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Van Dijk. And Fernandes. Camavinga. Oh, nicely intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Madrid really could have done without this. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Robertson. He's found a way through. Not the most accurate pass.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Now it's Camavinga. He's shifting through the gears here. Diogo Dalot knocks it out wide. Threads one in. Messi. Serginho. And he's let fly. Conte. Bellingham. And that has put paid to that. Camavinga. Played out wide. Conte. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham. And it's Conte. Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now Mbappe. It's a good run, that. Great timing. The muscular approach does pay off here. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bellingham. Conte. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do, to further improve their position of comfort. Oh, it's come off the upright. Fernandez. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Milan finding their passes. Mbappe. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Looking for the run. Diogo Dalot. He's got away. Conte. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's burst through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Messi, and the shot's on here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense and so was the relief. The great escape.
Messi. And that has left him in a heap. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Serginho. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Aimed beyond the defence. Diogo Dalot, looking for options for movement. Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Bellingham.
Il quarto uomo indica 2
Messi,
minuti di
who
recupero.
does have an assist to his name. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. It's a good 35 yards out, this.
That's what the wall's there for, Peter. That's good work.
It's run loose here. And time is up. Madrid have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
He's had a shot! He's scored! And what a start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That's an excellent interception. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! 2-0, and in next to no time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
Neymar! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Neymar has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the shot! Yes! And there is his 30th goal. Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? There's such an...
Shoots! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
It's Neymar! He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier.
Bullish header! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Inter Milan have a free kick, and he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Dumfries calmly anticipates. Quality ball. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, super ball. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And yes, it's him again.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Into the channel. Messi picks it up out wide. Great chance! Sticks it away! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
That could spell trouble. Messi. Messi! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been true.
And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Kane gets a foot in here. Hazard. Caicedo. DiMarco. Foot in. Threads one in. He's a sharp little ball here. Dumfries. Look at the space here. Real chance! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3-1 goes for a shot! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Messi is on his own. DiMarco. And here's Messi. Oh, important interception. And this is Kane. Shot could be on. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is not... Tries a shot! And it's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
How many? Just how many?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now, can he find a finish? And the shot! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's a good foot in there. Played out towards the right wing. Messi powering forward here. Alexander-Arnold gets into some space. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
This possibly the last play of the half. Chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Madrid's pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18. Numero 11.
Here we go again then.
Neymar. Lasciano il campo per il numero 8. Cristiano Ronaldo. Il numero 20.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Numero 8.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming...
Big chance! No, it's wide.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Oh, what a mistake! And a chance! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, it's been an up
Face-to-face, Cristiano Ronaldo! They've done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Shot a goal! No, that's just wide.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Pressing high and with purpose. Up delicately. And the shot's on here. Barella. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Decent chance! They've scored! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
There's the shot! Really well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Looking for a runner. Couldn't squeeze it through. Tries to play it through. And this is Son Heung-min. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And again! It's in! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Mkhitaryan. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Mkhitaryan. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Mkhitaryan really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity.
He's one-on-one. Chance, surely! Oh, taken with style. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Another one. This must be his personal high.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Nicked it back promptly. And he cuts out the supply. Dumfries. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They've scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Assegnato al 74esimo minuto.
Inter Milan making consecutive changes here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mkhitaryan has got himself a free kick. Acerbi. Now that looks a decent ball. Pass somewhat off target. Good ball, good take. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi. It's a goal kick. Zielinski. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away, and he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Azar, looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. Picked out brilliantly. No way through, so back it comes. That's a sharp pass. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attack. Header! It's in! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Hazard goes steaming forward. Alexander-Arnold looking to run onto it. Çalhanoğlu. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's lofted through here. Chance for a shot! They've done it! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Ronaldo has given away a free kick. Akanji. Time and again they are repelled. Played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now there's... Can he finish? He scores! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's having a shot! And he hits the net! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
He's had a shot! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Goes for a shot! It's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Madrid really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Cristiano Ronaldo, very much the hero in this game. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.